Happy Tuesday. I have Andrew with me.
Howdy.
We're here to talk about our favorite books. Andrew can go first.
Okay. Well, this one's called The Zen of Zombie. Very funny book. It's not even serious. It's basically things like zombies aren't afraid of life, so why should you be? Start living your life the undead way through the Zen of Zombie. Be adaptable. Zombies make the best of a situation. Count your blessings. A brain in hand is worth 2 behind the hastily improvised zombie barricades.
I think I need to take this away from you. What is...
It's basically a joke book. And like what it would be better to live your life as a zombie. Because you have less cares in the world. And you don't care about your appearance.
I have some books like this too that you probably enjoy.
There's different ones that are, it's like Of the Zombies series. And this is just I can't remember which one it is, but this is like the third, I think, or something like that.
Interesting.
But Scott Kenmore is very good.
What other books do you like? He was talking about how he likes Jurassic Park books.
Michael Crichton's a great writer. Congo, Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park 2.
Jurassic Park. Didn't you read the Halo books too?
I did. Those were better than the games, of course. They had more detail, but they were still very confusing. The guy who actually wrote them is more confusing with his large words than Michael Crichton is. And I was just like, what am I reading? I just didn't know, so that's why it was hard to follow along. I had to remember the game to know the hell what's going on with the books.
I have different book taste than this kid.
Yeah.
I got like 4 books from the library. Ellen DeGeneres, Tina Fey, Jane Lynch.
Tina Fey?
Yeah.
Oh,
They all wrote books.
Oh, she's
and they're
pretty.
really
Okay.
awesome.
I didn't think she would write a book.
Yeah. And I love Ellen Hopkins.
Yeah.
Do you know
Maybe.
who that is?
Wait, Ellen Hopkins.
Have you seen those books in the bookstore that are little and they're written in poetry and...
Oh, wait. Who's the one who wrote The Hunger Games?
Oh my god, Suzanne Collins.
Oh.
I love those books too.
I watched the movie because I work in the theater.
Don't talk about it too much.
Oh, it was okay. I thought it was a little cliche.
What?
it was the movie Gladiator with children.
Okay, yes. Read the book. It's really good. It's really good.
Yes, sir, I will.
The book is really good.
My little cousin reads them. She's 12 and she absolutely loves them.
They're so good.
She can't stop talking about them. She gets annoying. Anyways, Kitty.
A cat is in our presence.
How did? No, close the door. The zombies are gonna get in. When you close it, actually close it.
The
wind is.
Blah, blah,
Now, but nobody's escaping.
Any hoop.
Alrighty then.
What other books do I like? I like the book Speak. I like the book Anything John Green, except I've only read 2 of his books.
Anything green, so anything nature related.
No. And anything that involves a teenager. I'm reading like literally 7 books.
Anything that involves a teenager, like Twilight.
At the moment, no. I read 70 pages of the first Twilight book.
Alrighty then, it must have been horrible.
It was okay. It wasn't bad. I never finished it though.
That's a good thing.
Maybe
if you finished it, you would be in a happy house, and you would be insane.
Then that's like half the world.
That's what I said.
I don't think
that's exactly what the world is right now. It's half crazy.
Well, that's true.
The other half is in business.
What other books are good?
Well, surprise, surprise. When I was a kid, I was forced to read books in my literature classes, and they were basically Star Wars books, because that's what a nerd does.
Star Wars. My brother used to read Star Wars.
Although, I still could not understand them, because I've just never been a good reader. I know how to read quickly, I know I can understand things usually, but whenever it comes to something that if it's something I've never heard of, like Harry Potter, when I first read Harry Potter, I thought they were in Hogwarts from the very second it began. So, I started off, I was thinking, why in the hell is his friend Dudley in this place? He's not a wizard. I thought, what is he doing there? And I was like, get the hell out of the place. And so all of a sudden my mom goes, oh, they're not in Hogwarts until they don't talk about him anymore. And I go,
I think there's a chapter in the book that's called Hogwarts. And
is there now?
Chapter's called like Under the Cupboard or Under the Staircase or something.
Oh,
I read the first book, that's about it.
So, I was confused as all hell. So I stopped reading it right before it became the chapter Hogwarts. So that's why I still thought, that's when I saw the movie, I thought, hey, is this a backstory while he's still at home, or what's going on? I go, wait, the snake was in Hogwarts, I believe. I go, the giant snake in the zoo, that was in Hogwarts.
Oh my
That
God.
must have been it. And I go,
I like this voice you're doing. It's very, interesting.
interesting? Is it interesting to you?
Yes.
I'm trying to be as energetic as possible.
I'm trying to think of more books that I like.
You and me both.
I want to read the book called White Oleander.
Huh?
It's a good movie.
So, movies are never better than books, though.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I like to watch a movie and then read the book.
Well,
'Cause it can only go up. It can only go
actually,
up.
sometimes books are not as good as movies.
Like Bridge to Terabithia.
Yes, can you think of some other examples?
No.
I would say mine would be the Alien series.
Alien series were books.
They had books on them.
Were they made after the movie?
I believe they were made... They might have been.
That's probably
That's
why.
probably why.
Yeah.
Well, but there were books made after the movies were over, extending the story.
Well, yeah.
But
They wanna
you
make
think
money.
that would be better? You think
No.
they would be better because they weren't actually based off movies.
No. They're not.
But apparently they're not, so...
Well,
Hermione!
this is getting long. Should probably end it.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
My knees.
Your knees are very knee-like. They remind me of kneecaps.
Anywho,
Any other books you can think of, buddy old pal?
not really.
No.
We can talk about books I hate, like Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, The Great Gatsby.
I didn't mind Huckleberry Finn because I understood it. I actually understood Huckleberry Finn. Oh no, that's okay. Kick me all you want. I like the abuse.
Okay, Rihanna.
Whoa.
She made a whole CD that was like, I like it. So it's her fault.
Alrighty, she's very... Masochism is her...
Masochism.
Masochism is her thing. 7 minutes, 20 seconds, that's a good time to stop, I believe.
But I have more books, I think.
You do? Okay, then keep going.
Like I said, anything Ellen Hopkins.
Anything I like, you hate?
Yeah.
Bingo.
What other books am I reading right now? It's kind of a funny story. Did I say that?
Wait, is that the name of a book, or are you just saying it's kind of a funny story?
No, it's the name of the book.
Oh, okay. You gotta explain that. You can't just say that. No.
I started reading 13 Reasons Why at the bookstore yesterday. That's really good. I'm in the middle of like 9 books.
Wait. You read it without even buying it.
Uh-huh. That's not illegal.
You sly little bitch.
That is not illegal. It's at Barnes & Noble.
It's at Barnes & Noble. In other words, it is at a store that you must purchase a book.
Shut up. Oh, is this on backwards? No, it wasn't. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the video now.
Boy, your brain works swell.
But, yeah, I can't even remember what time tomorrow. Thursday, I mean. Peace out.
Bye.